Hello everybody, Ebony Stormbreaker, back to you guys with another video. Sorry it's been a couple of weeks. Been busy after New Year. Happy late New Year to everybody. Now we're in 2024. And I am starting to get ready for the Crosstown Doubles Tournament. That is coming up next month, on February 14th. We are starting, me and my partner, Joe Trotty, are starting that tournament. We have the entries in by the February 14th, but we start bowling, I believe, on the 17th, if I'm not mistaken. If not, a couple of days earlier than that. That middle of the month is when we start bowling the tournament, and it's a 2-week. I believe it's a 2 or 3 week tournament. But I am starting to get stuff ready for it. Slowly going to be drawing up some more stuff after what I show you guys here. But I've drilled up some of the stuff here. Most of the stuff here that I'm going to be showing you guys today have been in my arsenal for a long time. For a couple years, if not more. And I have a new ball here I'm also going to be showing you guys that I finally was able to get done. It's not brand spanking new, but I talked about it in my last video that I've done. So let's get started here. So we're going to go off with, I'm going to say the best for last. We're going to go with the first box here, which is one of my favorite bowling balls that I have. One of my Pro asymmetrical balls. I originally was planning on giving this away, giving this away to my friend Rotowolf, but I decided to keep on to it. I was just going to dress up another one, help him out with his arsenal a while back. I decided to keep it, which is a good thing I did, because I needed it a couple weeks later. And I was using it to get myself a very high series in League. It's got some nicks on it, because I've used it a lot. I'm probably going to have to eventually get it resurfaced. But it's the Rotogrip Nuclear Cell. Still in pretty decent shape. It's got a few small little nicks on it, but condition is pretty solid. It's in pretty good shape for how long I've been using it. I've had it for a couple years. It's got my 4x4x2 layout on it, and I don't draw my asyms this strong, but I did try to say this one with my strong layout on it, and I really like it. If I decide to do another one to have a second one, I'm probably gonna draw it with a taller pin and keep it polished. This one I believe I have 4,000 on it right now, I believe. But if I decide when I do draw another one down the road, when I draw a backup one, down in the way near future, I'm probably gonna have a taller pin on it and probably gonna keep it polished. So I have a good 1-2 punch between this one and my other one. So we are done with it. So that's it for the nuclear cell. I'm going to be carrying that probably to Crosstown doubles. We'll have to see what I drew before then. But this might be going with me to Crosstown. Let's see what happens. So we'll pop that away. And we'll go to my next bowling ball here, which is in the Zen Soul box, which is my best friend with a cuddle book. Helped me get this ball into my bag. She got rid of her Blackwood 2.0 for this to help me with this. It is the original Storm Crux, which I've had this ball, I want to say, for a year and a half, 2 years now. Very good shape. I still got to finish the Crux line. I have the Omega Crux in the closet I got to get done. And then I got to get the Crux Pro and the Crux Prime. I only have 2 Cruxes drilled at the moment, this one and the Alpha Crux, which I'm seeing the Alpha Crux in this video, because that's the one of the balls I'm going to be showing you guys. The Omega Crux is the newest Crux that's in the line. I got to get it drilled. It's in the closet. It's single drill. I got to plug it and re-drill it, which I will be doing. But I also got to get myself the Crux Pearl and the Crux Prime, which I'm going to be doing. But this ball is really good. I want to say this is my second favorite Crux ball, besides the Alpha. Alpha Crux is my #1 favorite ball. Loved it since I drilled it. The OG Crux I really love as well. But I love the Elf Crux a little bit more because the Elf Crux I've had a lot of good sets with, a lot of good series with. This one, sometimes I just find it a little too strong, so sometimes I just can't use it. But when there is a lot of oil for it, it's awesome. And right now, it is kind of rain shined on me a little bit, so I'm gonna probably have to put some more service on it eventually when I start throwing it again. But this ball is really, really, really good. Definitely recommend it. Can't wait to get the Crux Pro and Crux Prime back in my bag. I mean, eventually into my bag, and get that Omega Crux, the new Crux in the line, drilled. So we'll put that away and go to the next one. Shit. Damn it. Well, that was not really good. The box just took a rip open on me. So that's not a really good thing. And I gotta take this box off. Hold on a second, guys. I think I got some tape in here. Thank God. Yeah, the box tried to rip open on me as I was putting the ball away. That's not fun. And God, I got tape in here. Because I have to keep it in the box until I can get some more, until I can get a bag, another bone bag for it. So let me see if I can find some tape here. Alright, so we're opening up this tape here, and I will be taping the side of the box. Sorry about that, guys, again. Yeah, that's when I was putting the box away. It slipped out of my, the box decided to rip open on me. Which is not a good sign because I need this box to at least work for me for a bit. So hopefully this helps the rip. At least until I can, that should help it. Yeah, it's not going to go anywhere now, I don't think. But just to be on the safe side, I'm going to put another piece of tape on it. Because that was not good. That was not good, you guys. I could have seriously just gotten hurt. Could almost fall on my foot. And it's not good if you have a 15-pound bowling ball falling on your foot. Could actually break a bone or something. So, alright, so we got that fixed now. So I'm gonna put this back in it. Now we're gonna go to the next ball. Alright. Alright, you guys. Sorry about that again. Put this back. And we'll get on to the next ball here. Alright, so next ball here is the Alpha Crux. Now I've had this ball for a very, very, very long time. This ball is like the most expensive ball that I own. Definitely eventually gonna be doing myself a new one for a backup in the near future. As you see, I use it a lot. It's pretty dirty, but it's in pristine, pretty much good shape. It's in really good shape because I don't throw this ball a lot. I mostly use this for tournaments because the ball is so expensive and so hard to get a new box are pretty hard to come by because the ball is so good. And a lot of people still throw it to this day, including me. I got this one. I got this from a friend of mine, plugged. And I'm hoping to God eventually I can get myself another one. But this ball is amazing. I definitely recommend, if you guys don't have an Alpha Crux, drill one. It is a very, very, very good ball, and I recommend it. It's been a staple in my bag since I drilled it. Now my next ball here is the Eternity. Now I am going to be getting the Eternity Pie to go with this. But the Eternity complements my Altered Reality in my bag very, very, very well. 4x4x2 layout on this ball. Been one of my favorite releases from 2022. I drilled it the middle of last year. Haven't thrown it a lot, so I don't really, not really, I'm not really, I want to say, not really, knowing what the ball actually does down the lane yet, because I haven't really, thrown it a lot in League, because I haven't really had the conditions for it, but the times that I have used it, I really like the motion, but I haven't had a lot of chances to throw it yet. So I'm going to be try to throw it some more in crosstown doubles in the League next couple weeks. And then I'll be able to give you guys a bit more of a better opinion of how I feel about the ball. But for the games I've thrown it, I really like it for the times I've used it. But I can't really give a full on opinion about it yet, because I haven't really thrown it enough yet in League or in tournaments. So open bowling, I've thrown it. I like it. I like the way it rolls. I just haven't got a lot of time on it. So when I hit more time on it, I'll give you guys a better understanding of the ball motion. But I really do like the Eternity. Finds to be a really good ball. I just gotta get some more time with it. Now, on to the final part of the video, which is my favorite asymmetrical core of all time. Now, you guys may think the physics core is my favorite core of all time. Yes, it's one of my favorite cores, but it's not my all-time favorite core. The reason I love the physics core a lot is because I got my first 300 with the proton physics. But it's still my second favorite core. And there is a reason why it is not my first favorite asymmetrical core. The reason it's not my first favorite asymmetrical core is because I can't throw it for a long period of time. I can only get maybe a game and a half out of it. Just like my halos. I can't get a lot of time out of them. And the crux line, same thing. I can get maybe a game and a half out of it before they are not usable anymore, because the oil starts to break down and then they have no oil that they can hook on, because those balls need a lot of oil. So the halos, the cruxes, and the physicses, love all those cores, love them all, but they're not my favorite core. My favorite core is the Rad 4 core. And here are 3 reasons why. Number 1, it has the Rad 4 core is very, very, very predictable. Number 1. Number 2, it is very, very, very versatile. You could play different parts of the lane, and they give you a good shape in the back end, no matter where you are. The Code Red, I've thrown a Code Red for a long time. It's the first code I ever drilled. Then I drilled the Dark Code. Then I drilled the Code X. And now I finally drilled my Code Black. Now, the ones I use the most out of the Code series is the Dark Code and the Code X. The Code Red, I don't throw a lot, because I haven't had a chance to. I'm trying to keep it in pristine condition, and also because I don't see enough oil for that ball sometimes, because that ball is really, really, really snappy for a hybrid. So I can't really always throw it, because sometimes it's so strong, and it turns the corner so hard that there's times I just can't use it. It's R2S hybrid. I throw it occasionally when I can, when there's enough volume or enough friction, but it doesn't get a lot of play like my codecs, my and my dark code do get. But it is very good when I can use it. Now, this is my second codex. My first one I had cracked in my bowling bag. I drilled another one. I bought another one. I bought another one after that. It cracked while my pro shop operator Jeff was plugging it. So then I went out and got myself another one. So this is my second Code X. I was gonna drill two of them anyway, but the first one I had, it cracked inside my bag when I was moving, unfortunately, because it went from my warm apartment and my old apartment into the car in very cold temperatures, and it cracked inside my bag. So I went probably 5, 6, 7 months without a Codex until I was finally able to get myself another one. So this Codex, I changed the layout. I showed this a while back. The pin is above my bridge. Tall pin like my IQ Tour, my Chemical X, and so on and so forth. I don't know how many bowling balls have this layout, but I know this one does. Like my IQ Tour, my Chemical X, my Respect Hybrid. This ball I have kept at 3,000 grit. Right now it is starting to lane shine because I threw it Saturday night between this and the Code Black. This is my all-time favorite code. This one and the Dark Code are my two favorites, and the Code Red is my third favorite. Code Black, I'm going to believe it's going to go into one of my top favorites. Because my Code Red, it's one of my favorites, but it's not my all-time favorite because I can't throw it a lot. I can't throw it all the time. My favorite code is the Code X and the Dark Code. Those are my two favorite ones at the moment. Code Black is going to instantly be coming up probably as a top favorite with my Code X, and that will be Dark Code, then Code Red. Only because, I'm not saying I don't love my Code Red, because I do. All I'm saying is that the Code Red doesn't get a lot of play like my Code X and my Dark Code do, and my Code Black is going to get. Only because it's so jumpy off the back end. Well, too jumpy at times for me to use. I love the shape. I love the motion. I just got to have enough oil for it. That's all. So, I will be using it in Crosstown. I will be using it in League again. I'm just going to probably have to keep service on it. Because with polish, it snaps too hard for me. With 4,000 grit, it's still too jumpy. I have to have probably 3,000 or 2,000 on it for it to work properly. But when it has the right surface and it's on the right amount of oil, the ball is amazing. So, don't sleep on the Code Series from Storm. One of the best asymmetrical cores you're ever going to get. And this Codex has gotten me a lot of good scores. It was really good, worked really well for me on Saturday night. I had 252 and 232 with it the first two games. And then I went over to my Code Black the last game. Because the lanes were getting really, really dry. And I still needed an asymmetrical ball. So I went down to my Code Black instead of going down to self-symmetrical like a phase 4, phase 5. I had a phase, when I drew my phase 5. Zen, which shocking, they discontinued the original Zen. So I have to stash, me and my best friend, my card bugs, the Lunar Wave have to stash Zens. And eventually have to stash the regular realities, the alter realities, and reality checks, because they're all discontinued. And they're only coming out with the harsh reality is coming out. So that's gonna be the only reality ball that's gonna be out. That's gonna be made. So I'm gonna have to stash the reality checks, alter realities, and realities at some point and in the future. And Sam, my best friend, my card box, you have to do the same thing. Now I'm gonna put this Codex away, and we're gonna go on to the final ball of the video, which is my brand new bowling ball that I've drilled, which I finally was able to drill after been maybe like a year. I want to say it's been about a year. I got the ball maybe like a year ago, and I finally was able to drill it. Which I am very thankful I was able to drill it, because I didn't think I was ever going to be able to drill it for a while. It is the Storm Cold Black. Now, I honestly was afraid this ball was eventually going to crack on me, because I didn't have a chance to drill it for over a year. It was sitting in a closet for about a year and a half, between here and my old place. But I was able to get it drilled, thank frickin' God. And I really love it. I did a tall pin over the middle finger layout on this one. But my Cold Black, I used it the last game of League on Saturday. I had the front 5, and I ended up shooting 207 with it. I'm sorry, not 207, 209. Couple bad breaks in the middle of the set. I'm sorry, middle of the game. But the motion was giving me was really good. More snappy off the spot than my dark code. So I believe when I drill the virtual energy blackout, that's gonna go, I believe, above. That's gonna go honestly below my dark code. It's gonna go dark code, virtual energy blackout, then cold black, and then continue down UC2 and keep going. But anyway, this cold black complements my dark code very well, the code red and the code X in the code line. Before you get to the overseas codes that I might be drawing in the near future. But I have all the regular United States codes finally drilled. But my favorite code is the code X. And my second favorite is the dark code. Code black and code red are both in third right now. They're tied for third. Code red and code black, I could see me not be able to use them so much, because they're both very jumpy, very snappy. So I believe I won't be able to throw these two, as the code red and the code black, as much. But when I can use them, they're going to be a great complement to my dark code and my code X in my league arsenal. So definitely going to be stashing each one of those away in the near future, as well as some of the other bone balls that I own. But I'm going to have to wait until I get out of my apartment and move in with my best friend, my cuddle bug, before I can do all that, because I don't have the space that I used to have. So I have to make do with the room that I have. So when the time is right, I'll be stashing bowling balls away that I really like, and so will my best friend, my cuddle bug. So we're doing the exact same thing. So anyway, you guys, that ends this video, and I will be back on posting more videos very soon, and we'll see you all then. Until next time, Abby Stormbaker signing out. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and we'll see you guys soon. Peace.